Trans fats were once a staple of processed food manufacturing, cheap, shelf-stable, and ideal for texture. But after decades of scientific research linking them to heart disease, inflammation, and sudden cardiac death, they were finally recognized as one of the most dangerous components of the modern diet. Yet despite regulatory actions and sweeping bans in many countries, trans fats haven't completely disappeared. They've simply gone underground, hidden behind labeling loopholes, vague ingredient terms, and inconsistent enforcement. And that means consumers still need to be vigilant. In many places, including the United States, regulations allow food products to claim 0 grams trans fat on the nutrition label if they contain less than 0.5 grams per serving. On the surface, this sounds harmless. But when multiple servings are consumed, as is common with snack foods, crackers, or microwave popcorn, those fractions add up. A product labeled trans fat-free may still deliver a significant amount of trans fats if consumed regularly or in larger than suggested portions. The key to identifying these hidden fats lies in the ingredients list. If you see terms like partially hydrogenated oils, whether soybean, cottonseed, or vegetable oil, you're looking at an industrial source of trans fat. That one phrase is the smoking gun. Fully hydrogenated oils do not pose the same risk, but partially hydrogenated oils are chemically altered to stay solid at room temperature and are still dangerous, even in trace amounts. No safe level of consumption has been established. Trans fats primarily damage health by raising LDL, bad, cholesterol, and lowering HDL, good, cholesterol, a rare and toxic double hit. But their effects extend beyond cholesterol. They increase inflammation, impair endothelial function, and may promote insulin resistance, all of which increase the risk of heart attack, stroke, and metabolic disease. And unlike saturated fats, which remain controversial, the case against trans fats is unambiguous. They are synthetic, biologically disruptive, and entirely avoidable. What's especially troubling is that trans fats often appear in foods marketed as light, reduced fat, or low cholesterol. They lurk in baked goods, frozen meals, coffee creamers, margarine spreads, non-dairy toppings, and even some restaurant fried foods, particularly when supply chains cut corners or regulations vary by region. Some imported or locally manufactured products may not be bound by the same restrictions, especially in countries where enforcement is weak or non-existent. Consumers should also beware of ambiguous marketing language. Terms like vegetable shortening, margarine, or even blended oils can mask the presence of partially hydrogenated fats unless specifically labeled trans fat-free and hydrogenation-free. Restaurants, especially fast food chains and street vendors, may use older oils or blends without disclosing the fat content at all. In many parts of the world, there's still little to no transparency. The best protection? Stick to whole, unprocessed foods as much as possible. Trans fats don't occur naturally in meaningful quantities in fruits, vegetables, nuts, whole grains, or fresh meats. When buying packaged items, scan the ingredients list carefully, not just the nutrition facts panel. Avoid anything with partially hydrogenated oils, regardless of the front label claims. And be especially wary of long shelf life baked goods, creamy snack foods, and frozen pastries. While regulatory bans have reduced overall trans fat exposure, they haven't eliminated it. The food industry has a long track record of reformulating products just enough to meet labeling thresholds, while continuing to use harmful ingredients in technically legal quantities. Public awareness, therefore, remains essential. What we don't see on the label can still hurt us, and in the case of trans fats, even a little is too much. Until labeling laws are fully transparent and globally enforced, the burden falls on consumers to read critically and choose wisely. Because when it comes to trans fats, 0 on the box doesn't always mean 0 in your body.